Welcome everybody to Family Gaming. Today we're going to be going over Fallout 4. These are my starting stats. 5 strength, 4 perception, 5 endurance, 3 charisma, 3 intelligence, 4 agility, 4 luck. We are going to be going through heavy guns. God damn, these lights are bright. Anyway, when you get to Sanctuary, grab Your Special book, put it in perception so that now you can get the demolitions perk. Demolition expert. These are the perks you're going to want. Running a heavy gunner build. You want heavy gunner, demolition expert, lone wanderer because it gives you damage reduction, and you reload slow as hell, so you're gonna need it, trust me. Life giver for your health. Grab the quest at the Abernathy farm because Akak has a minigun to start your run off with your heavy gun build. Now, unfortunately for me, my character sucks. Also, unfortunately for my character, the player sucks. So, we kill Akak. Let's try that again. While I beat this creepy bloke up, it actually so happens that dog meat kills Akak. So never mind when I said we kill Akak. Anyway, grab his minigun, her minigun, his minigun, whichever it is, and head over to Concord so that you can then grab a minigun. Now that we made it to Concord, let's see how this minigun does. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That's glorious. Yeah, this run's gonna be easy. Don't you worry, guys. I have actually never run a heavy gun build before, and I'd like to say, no spoilers, but they're pretty good. And what I mean by never run a heavy gun build before, I literally mean in any Fallout, I have never run a heavy gun build, like never. So I was pleasantly surprised, and I've been missing out, I gotta say. Anyway, let's finish up mopping these raiders up here in Concord. We're eventually gonna run into Preston Garvey and just blow right by him and take the perception bobblehead. Oh, and don't forget the game that's on the counter.
Just get the hell out of here. What the hell was that? End of the line! I'm coming in there! Skin every last one of you! Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. There we go.
After you grab the power suit, you can rip off another minigun, and that way you have 2, 1 to sell, 1 to use. Plus you get all that ammo, which is just amazing. As you can see in the bottom corner there, we have over 1,000 bullets already. but don't you worry, they go pretty fast. Finish these guys up here, and of course we run into the beginning Deathclaw. It's supposed to be a bit of a challenge, which is why they put them here. But with this build, it actually was not much of a challenge at all, whether I had the power armor or not, and you'll see why the power armor didn't actually matter. Because I was a scaredy puss, and I stood up here and rained down bullets on them. Yeah, I outsmarted you, Deathclaw. If you head over to the robotics disposal, you will see a fat man, and if you travel, you will see these guys here, or any guys here, that will try to extort your caps. Give them a fat man instead of your caps. If you have the DLC, Far Harbor, you're going to go to the Nakano's residence. It is at the northeast part of the map. You go in, and it doesn't matter if you save Nick or not. If you show up, the quest will start. And you'll head over to the boathouse, and you'll find the frame that the grandfather gives you the code for the safe. You take it, you go back to the Nakano's, and who the hell is driving this boat? Guys, seriously, is this where we die? Oh man. Anyway, because you already have mini nukes, you can shoot them at the gulpers. The Fat Man works just fine in the DLC, just in case anybody was wondering. Anyway, help these bums out. And this is where you can find the Harpoon gun, which also is a heavy gun. That'll give us 3 for our list. The minigun, the Fat Man, and now the Harpoon gun.
Picked a hell of a day to visit.
Now, Alan here does have a unique harpoon gun called Admiral's Friend. It's going to do double the damage at full health when the enemy is at full health. If you run this with, there is a perk in the luck chart for your criticals to do double the damage. If you run this and a sneak, you can pretty much one-shot just about everything in the main game. So keep that in mind if you decide to go that route. Grab the harpoon gun called Admiral's Friend, and make sure you put some sneak points up, and then get the luck perk to do double the damage when you critical hit, and you can pretty much blow through the game. Now, as you can see here, even if you don't run any of that, you can take the harpoon gun, and you can pretty much one-shot everything in the game. The harpoon gun is crazy. Its reload, though, is incredibly slow, which the heavy guns do have a slow reload, but this one in particular is super slow. But the harpoon gun is probably the most accurate, as well as the hardest hitting right from the jump. Now, there are other weapons that we'll get into that do hit hard and possibly harder, but you have to, you have to work with them a little bit. But the harpoon gun from the start, I did nothing to this harpoon gun, and it is just one-shotting raiders, upper level raiders. I still am like level 6 at this point, and we're just blowing through the game. We ran all the way down to Cambridge so that we can help Paladin dance.
Hi.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your...
Uh-huh. I'm just trying to survive out here.
The way you charged in? Are you from a local?
I'm from Vault 1.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit this. If I appear suspicious, since the moment we... If you want to continue...
Uh-huh. At this rate?
Oh, honey, no. I wasn't actually here to help you.
There's no need for you to remain. Now, unless you have any relevant...
I was just here to speed up the process of you guys dying. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's tragic. Avert your eyes, guys. We weren't supposed to be doing this. Oh, the Brotherhood's gonna hate us after this. Oh boy. Anyway, go back to Diamond City. Start Diamond City Blues. Now, we start this quest because you can, when you get the whole bunch of drugs and you kill a whole bunch of people, the drugs you can use either to sell so that you can get some, you can load up on your ammo, because ammo does get quite expensive, but it's also scarce at the same time. So, we pin Henry Cook's head to the floorboard, and we're gonna go get some drugs that we're going to keep, because I'm gonna find another way to make money.
Where the hell is Cook? We can't stay here much longer.
Now this one, guys, pay attention. This one you don't have to avert your eyes. We're supposed to be here this time. These are bad men. Alright, Nelson. Time for you to go, buddy. Tragic.
You don't have to kill me. I won't talk. I swear.
Nothing personal, but I can't leave any witnesses.
Wait! I can tell you how to find Morowski's chem lab! You can get his whole stash!
Sorry. No witnesses.
No!
Ho 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 ho! Wasn't expecting that. Where are you, Trish? Alright, take the drugs here. Don't forget the one in the back. This little guy right here. We finish up the quest by shooting the aliens. Oh, and we also take their alien gear because it's good for walking through anything that has to do with rads. Here at the Saugus Ironworks, we actually were helping General Zhao in his submarine, But we may as well grab the bobblehead while we're here and kill this guy. And they also have flamethrowers here and plenty of flame fuel. So that gives us another heavy gun. Now the flamer, you can definitely run through the game with the flamer. I will put it on display, but keep in mind that especially if you have gun nut, you can absolutely stack it up and you can run through the game. It's probably also you get the most flame fuel sold to you. It's probably the easiest to get. For the harpoons, you gotta go back to Far Harbor every time you need harpoons. It gets kind of annoying. But flamethrower fuel, you can kill the forged. A couple other random enemies will have it. And the vendors in Diamond City always have them. And so does the girl at the Dublin Diner. And here in this corner, after killing Jake from State Farm, the dampening rod is right here, which we need for General Zhao. This guy has a Shishkabah, which we can return to the Finch Farm for some extra experience. And up here, we'll get the bobblehead. So it's sort of a 3 birds, 1 stone kind of situation. Now let's go finish up in General Zhao. Alright, here we are with the flamethrower. If you give it the napalm and the vaporization using... Yeah, actually, you don't even need gun nut to upgrade that. So even if you have gun nut or you don't have gun nut, you can upgrade it to this point where I have it, and you can see the damage is elite. We do eventually go back to Far Harbor, where you can get from Dejin and Arcadia, you can get Sergeant Ash, which has the crippling effect, so it's the same as Big Jim, 20% chance of crippling the legs. And because it does hit so often, it's actually a pretty high chance that every time you hit an enemy, you cripple them. So when you're fighting something big or something hard, bust out Sergeant Ash and you'll cripple them, and then you can pretty much just shoot them for free. Now, I am definitely not a heavy gunners expert, but I have to ask you guys if somebody can comment down below, or a bunch of you comment down below. Oh, first off, wait, this is my favorite soap opera.
And your dedication has come into doubt. You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return to Adam.
Richter, this is insane. You can't expect us to...
Will there be anything else?
That'll be all, sister.
Thank you.
She's definitely giving the main character energy. Gotta love her. It's a shame they're all gonna die. Anyway, back to my question. When you guys are watching this video, I'd like to know if I missed anything. I thought I did some good research and picked up the unique weapons that were available in the heavy gun section. If I missed something, let me know. And let me know what you guys, your go-to is whenever you bust out heavy weapons. To me, I have to say my favorite of all of them is the Gatling laser. It was such a favorite that I pinned Tectus's head to his own submarine. Nah, I'm just kidding. I was gonna do that anyway. Anyway, the Bottle Cap Mine versus the Mirelurk Queen. Let's see how that works. Come on, Queenie, Queenie. Step on the mine. It won't hurt. Ho ho ho! Lied to you. That hurt like hell. But anyway, let me know down below which one you guys go to when it comes to heavy weapons. As I said, I like the Gatling gun. I used it for the first time and it was so good that I actually just decided not to use it anymore because the game felt a little too easy with it. As you can see here, I picked up Sergeant Ash. The big old Mirelurk Queen can't chase me anymore. Easy as that. Oh boy, it's tragic. Far Harbor, I am so sorry. You know, I actually tried to keep you alive this time, but I just can't help myself but to turn off your wind turbines. I apologize, Alan. Thank you for the harpooner, though. Maybe next time you should all listen to Alan and not let the stranger onto your dock. Just a thought. Getting back to the main story, I was about to talk to her and they both just walked away. So I could just freely picklock this and then break into Kellogg's house. That was quite the treat. Now usually when I approach Kellogg, I have a big old melee weapon. And I VATS him before he even gets to speak, but I got something a little different for you guys. This time we're going to walk in, and we're going to VATS him before he speaks, but it's going to be because I'm going to shoot him with a cannon this time. That's it, Kellogg. No. Don't heal. It's okay, buddy. Time for you to go. That's better. Alright, I'll see you later, Kellogg. Anyway, the cannonball you get from Ironside, who is going to be on the USS Constitution. Help the robots out, and he will give you the broadsider. Now cannons, when you get it, the cannonballs will be available also in Diamond City. So they are pretty easy to get, but make sure you have caps because they can get quite pricey. The party starter missile can be bought from Cleo in Good Neighbor. We just have a regular one. Well, actually, we found a legendary one where it has the poisoner effect, so they also take 10 points of poison.
I didn't mean to do it. They just... Earl,
You made a mistake.
I have thought this...
Oh, he swung first, guys. You saw him. This isn't overkill. He swung first. Two more heavy guns to go. If you go all the way out here to the glowing sea, on your way to Virgil, you'll open a door here and you will fight some of these Enclave. Oh shit, wrong door. Ah, damn it. Anyway, fight your way through the Enclave. You'll work your way up to the top. Use your Poisoner's missile launcher. Shoot this guy's feet off. And take the Tesla cannon.
Yes.
Beautiful. Now, the damage says it's 105, but I have to say, I think the numbers might be wrong. This gun is absolutely amazing. And when it comes to these vertibirds, they don't stand a chance. It also shoots regular energy cells, which there's plenty of those going around, so this gun is absolutely amazing. Run here and get this gun first if you can take on the Enclave, because you can blast through the whole game with this. You shouldn't have any problems. And I didn't even upgrade this thing. But look at that. And it's probably the fastest shooting besides the miniguns and the Gatling gun, but look at that. It hits incredibly hard. Oh, don't land on my head. What's the matter with you? Watch where you're going. Look at that. Power armor has pretty high energy resistance. It's not helping that much. This mighty Deathclaw, I shot him with a cannon, and then he made the grave mistake of smacking my dog, so I went John Wick on him and killed him. If anybody knows that reference, leave a like.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves.
Now here against the gunners, going for the Courser, I busted out the Gatling laser, and just look at this. This is why this is easily the favorite. I mean, unupgraded, and it's a powerhouse. And it uses fusion cores. You get 500 rounds per fusion core, which is just amazing. I didn't even know they had guns like that. I literally never get use out of my fusion cores. So if you are running a high intelligence build and you got your fusion cores lasting longer, you actually can get more ammo if you have that in the intelligence. Which I do love running a nerd rage build, so maybe I'll give that a try next. But Gatling gun, Gatling laser, it's top dog. No questions. Here we are to kill the Courser. Quickest fight ever. That's great. And of course, no survivors. And I of course mean no survivors. Alright, where's that code at? Hey, what happened to you, buddy? You alright? I almost forgot to check on Swan. Let's see how he's doing. Back to the main storyline, the railroad was kind enough to help us decode the Courser chip so that we can move on with our lives. Don't worry, railroad, we'll keep you alive this time. Well, maybe.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages.
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Corsa chip. Please.
We then broke our way into the Institute, where we met our son who calls himself father, but he's actually our son who's older than us. Confusing, right? Real deep stuff.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating. the disappointing.
We're actually going to side with our son this time and the Institute because he's our son, and I can't imagine trading on my son. So I'll have to help him instead, regardless if I like it or not.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592. You'll need to say once he's shut down.
Good. I'd like to...
Well, he might. That's all, sir.
Nice.
Well done. Here, yes. Agents just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
You okay? Gabriel! Hey, shit! They did something to him! Take it!
Take long. Nice work, sir. I'll take the set back. This is X688. Ready to...
At the Battle of Bunker Hill, I have to say this is the easiest I've had because I destroy them before they even get on the battlefield. I actually didn't know you could do that. You learn something new every day. Anyway, the Tesla cannon, can't speak highly enough about it. As you can see right there, the vertibird is gone in 2 shakes. Let's move on. Alright, we get down to the basement to take on the Dark Brotherhood. I mean, the Brotherhood of Steel. Hey, where'd you come from? Ah, shit. Anyway, kill the rest of them, the Railroad and the Brotherhood, and send the synths back home to Papa so that we can move on with our day.
Is someone present? You must be terminated.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset. Off.
Here they are.
God, it's a Corsair.
Oh no.
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay.
All right, Synth.
Please.
Z322, initiate reset. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just
B257, initiate.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return.
You guys remember those weird alien suits? What did I say? They come in handy for radiation. Nice easy stroll.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated. Please wait. Decontamination complete.
Robots don't like electricity, by the way. We then went back to the railroad so that we could help out Desdemona. Oh boy, that's not this playthrough. Sorry guys, avert your eyes. Sorry. Oh, it's tragic. Oh boy. I apologize. That was in poor taste. Oh boy. The final fight was just the same as Bunker Hill. Once you bust out the Tesla cannon along with the flamethrower for the guys not in armor, it's pretty much a slaughterhouse. Even with people pegging at me with their damn laser guns, we just lit them on fire and then electrocuted the rest of them. I'll let you guys enjoy.
Combat initiated. Do not make any further advances.
When all is said and done at the airport, we come back home to see that our son is in fact dying. And that wraps up the story. But again, I'd like to ask you guys, what is your go-to weapon? Oh, look at this guy. Oh boy. Yeah, he's a crook, so go ahead and kill him. Anyway, what is your favorite heavy gun weapon, if you have one? If you've never run the build and you decided to try it, let me know how you decided to do things differently. Again, everybody runs builds differently. So the perks, I named a few of the main perks that I feel are kind of general for everybody to use in certain playthroughs. I don't tell anybody how to play the game. I just give you guys sort of an idea of a direction. So back at the beginning of the video, the ones I listed, they're not, none of them are necessary. You could play however you want to play, but I do get to give some of a guideline, so I hope that helps those who have never run it before. But for those of you that are experts and much better than me at making builds, let me know, and comment below so that maybe you can help some others as well, for somebody to make a perfect build during their heavy gun playthrough. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. I hope you all have great days or nights wherever you are. And stay tuned for the next video I make at some point in my lifetime. Thanks, guys.
There will always be.
Cito. How Cito?
Sorry, Cito.
You be
right.